Welcome back to Simply Sports Science, the home of clear, simple and powerful explanations for everything you need to be successful in IB Sports Science. When it comes to human performance, fuel really matters. Everything we eat, every meal, snack or sports drink provides the energy that powers our movements, our recovery and our growth. And in this video, we're going to unpack macronutrients, the main energy sources in our diet. And we're going to explore how age, gender, body composition, and our activity levels influence what we need. We're going to look at how the body metabolizes these nutrients, how they affect health and performance, and the nutritional strategies that athletes adopt before and during exercise to maximize their results. And finally, we'll talk about a critical concept in sports science, low energy availability or LEA, and how it can seriously affect both your performance and your long-term health. But let's start with the basics. What are macronutrients? Well, there are three main macronutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Each one has a unique role in the body, and all three are essential for optimal performance. Carbohydrates are the body's preferred source of energy. They break down into glucose, which is stored in the muscles and liver as glycogen. During exercise, especially high-intensity activity, your body relies heavily on these glycogen stores. Proteins are primarily for growth and repair. They help rebuild muscle tissue after training and support the production of enzymes and hormones. Protein can be used as an energy store, but usually only when carbohydrate stores are low. And then there are fats, which are a dense and long-lasting energy supply. They're used mainly during low-intensity exercise and at rest. They also help with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and provide insulation and protection for vital organs. All three work together to meet the body's changing energy demands, and the balance between them depends on who you are, how active you are, and what your goals are. No two people have identical nutritional needs because no two bodies are exactly the same. Body composition plays a key role. A person with more lean muscle mass will require more energy overall, particularly more carbohydrate and protein, because muscle tissue is metabolically active and constantly repairing itself. Age also changes our nutritional demands. Younger athletes often need more energy and nutrients to support growth and development, whilst older adults may require fewer calories but higher protein intake to maintain muscle mass and strength. Gender influences needs too. Males often have greater muscle mass and a higher basal metabolic rate, whilst females may experience fluctuating energy requirements across their menstrual cycle. Iron, calcium and energy intake are especially important considerations for female athletes. And of course, exercise level is a massive factor too. The more active you are, the greater your energy and nutritional needs. Endurance athletes need sustained carbohydrate availability, whilst strength athletes might prioritize protein to aid muscle recovery and growth. Whatever type of athlete you are, once you consume macronutrients, they are digested, absorbed and metabolized to release the energy contained within them, which we measure in kilojoules or kilocalories. Carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, which enters the bloodstream and either provides immediate energy or is stored as glycogen. When glycogen stores run low, fatigue sets in, a key limiting factor for endurance performance. Proteins are broken down into amino acids. These are used to repair damaged muscle tissues, build new cells and form enzymes. If carbohydrate stores are depleted, amino acids can also be converted into glucose. Fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol. Fat metabolism is slower and requires more oxygen, which is why it's dominant during low-intensity exercise and when we're at rest. The efficiency of these processes directly affects both health and performance. Athletes who understand how their body uses fuel can make smarter nutritional choices to maintain energy levels, to delay the onset of fatigue, and to recover more effectively. Now let's apply this to sport. Before exercise, the goal is to maximise glycogen stores and ensure stable blood glucose levels. That means eating a carbohydrate-rich meal about 3 hours before training or competition, something like pasta, rice or oats. Small amounts of lean protein can help with the recovery here, but high fat or high fibre foods should be avoided close to exercise because they digest slowly. During prolonged exercise, anything that lasts more than, say, an hour, carbohydrate intake becomes essential to maintain blood glucose and delay fatigue. Sports drinks, gels, or easily digestible snacks can provide quick energy without causing discomfort. And hydration plays a key role too. Even small levels of dehydration reduce performance, so combining fluid and carbohydrate intake helps maintain both energy and blood volume. And after exercise, recovery nutrition focuses on replenishing glycogen stores and repairing muscle tissue, ideally through a combination of carbohydrates and protein within about 30 minutes of finishing. But what happens when we don't eat enough to match our energy expenditure? Well, that's where LEA, low energy availability, comes in. It occurs when the energy left over for normal bodily function after accounting for exercise is too low. In other words, the body doesn't have enough fuel to support both training and health. In the short term, LEA can lead to fatigue, to poor concentration and to reduced training performance. But long-term LEA is far more serious because it can disrupt hormone balance, it can cause bone density loss, it can reduce muscle mass, and it can weaken our immune system. In females, it's often linked with menstrual dysfunction, and in males, it can reduce testosterone levels. This cluster of symptoms is known as RED-S, or Relative Energy Deficiency in Sport. Managing energy balance is therefore critical, not just for performance, but for overall health and well-being. So to wrap up, macronutrients, carbohydrates, proteins and fats are the building blocks of energy and performance. Their exact balance depends on the body composition, age, gender and activity levels. They're metabolized differently, but together they support movement, recovery and long-term health. By planning what you eat before, during and after exercise, you can enhance endurance, delay fatigue and recover more efficiently. And by avoiding low energy availability, you're protecting not just your performance, but your future health. Nutrition is not just about calories, it's about fueling the body you want to perform in. So the next time you train, think about what you're giving your body and what it will give you in return. Thanks for watching Simply Sports Science. If you found this helpful, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our IB Sports Science content. We've got revision guides, exam tips and clear explanations to help you be successful. And don't forget to visit us at www.simplysportscience.co.uk. Join us again next time where we'll keep making sports science simple.